Rachel, what are the details of this party and how has Carrie Lam reacted to it?
Hi, yeah, I mean, I think before we get into it, it's important to understand the context in Hong Kong and why people are so galvanized and angry about this party and what's happened. Basically, Hong Kong this week went back into pretty much, semi-lockdown conditions. Omicron is knocking on the door. They've cut restaurant operating hours. They've banned flights from 8 countries, which means people can't come back in after the holidays. They're shutting gyms, bars. This is a situation that was exactly like 2 years ago, right? Hong Kong has not made any progress in its ability to handle COVID. And so people are just exhausted and tired, frazzled by the situation. It's not moving forward. So in that context, there was a big party for a mainland Chinese official based in Hong Kong, attended by many senior Hong Kong government officials. This happened just a couple of days ago when Omicron started to circulate in the city and people were being asked to stay home. So, of course, the fact that there was this massive party was something that really angered people as well. And now you've got the Secretary for Home Affairs going to mandatory government quarantine camps. This is a place where there's no Wi-Fi, the mattresses are wrapped in plastic. So it's kind of, I suppose, a lot of people are enjoying the fact that the government officials are being in this situation as well. But at the same time, it reflects really the fact that Hong Kong just, cannot find a way forward with its COVID strategy.
Rachel, even banks that have been pretty determined to return to the office have had to back off in their plans. What's the latest?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the situation now is that Omicron is circulating in the community. It's not like in the U.S. where, it is everywhere. People just kind of accept it. People here are still really focused on getting the number to 0. And so banks are going back to work from home arrangements, to split teams, and furthermore, with the travel bans, a lot of senior people are still stuck outside of Hong Kong as well and can't get back in to work properly. So in general, it's a chaotic start to 2022 for Hong Kong.
Rachel, Hong Kong, of course, has a famously tough policy when it comes to accepting migrants and immigration into the country. But what sort of effect is this having on its isolation facilities and the healthcare system?
Right. I mean, what's happening is that we've got a lot of people coming back from the Christmas holidays into Hong Kong, right? I mean, it is still a global hub. There are a lot of Westerners based in Hong Kong. So a lot of them have Omicron, which just means that they're going straight into a hospital system. The criteria is very strict. They have to stay there for at least a month. They have to test negative twice before they can come out. And then even after that, have to spend another period in isolation. So these facilities are reaching a breaking point already. And it is the winter illness season. A lot of public hospitals also are full. So what the government is saying is that they're only a couple of days away from having basically all these public hospitals full and not able to give any more care, which is why the lockdown rules were put in place, which is why the flights were banned. So, as I said, it reflects the situation where Hong Kong really is on the edge, is really on the tipping point right now of this COVID zero strategy falling apart.